Hello everyone, this is Unreal Noob and welcome to Unreal Engine for Beginners tutorial. We are making a dungeon crawler game, and in our last episode we finished our pickup system and fixed some bugs. From today we are going to work on the combat system, starting with creating some montages in this episode. So these videos will be small because this is a vast topic and requires a lot of knowledge. The first thing we need to do is open up our dungeon crawler folder in the content folder. Then inside the dungeon crawler folder we will open up our player controller folder and open up our bp underscore player controller. Let us first comment out the codes that we wrote in before for better readability. Health and mana pickups. Before anything we need to open up our project settings from the edit. Click on project settings and under inputs we have to create a new action mapping. We'll call it primary attack, and this one will be to the left mouse. So we can call in our primary action event, and from here the first thing what we could do is make a custom event over here. We'll call it basic attack, or let's call it yeah, let's leave it as basic attack. So we'll call in basic attack on pressed, and over here we will do play attack play montage. But before we can add something to our montage to play, we need to create a montage. So open up your character folder and inside the animation right click to create. Right click, go under animations and create animation montage. Make sure that the skeleton will be the skeleton we are using. For me it is the magical knight set mannequin. So we'll call it animation montage am underscore basic attack. Let's just say attack sword attack 1. We'll save this, and we also need to open up our blend space. Sorry, not the blend uh, space. We want to open up our animation blueprint, and in the event graph, no sorry, in the anim graph we need to call in our default slot. Just like that. And let's go back to our animation folder where we made the animation sword attack 1. We would want to add an attack, let's say attack sword 1. Now we can open up our montage section. Sorry, not montage section. We can open up our anim slot manager, and over here we need to create first the add group. I will call it melee, and after this we can add a slot and I will call this attack. Now we can change our default group slot name to melee attacks slot. Now you can see that it has went back to our default pose, but to fix it all we have to do is close this one and reopen it, and that should fix it, as you can see right now. Now click on the asset browser tab and open up the attack animation that you are playing in your montage. For me, it is the attack underscore sword 01. Now in your asset details under root motion, set the root motion root lock to be anim first frame and enable the root motion. Then we can go back to our player controller and set the montage to play as the montage we created. For the skeleton component, it would be our character, and get the mesh, and that would be our skeletal mesh component. Play rate would be 1, and that would be it. So yeah, now we are not playing the montage because this is set as default slot, so we have to change this one to melee attacks for it to play. Now let us go back to our player controller, and over here we will be checking if we have a weapon in our hand at this moment. So let us get the current interactable, actually no, delete that, get in our weapon, right click and convert it to a validate get, because this one gives us if we have a weapon or we don't have a weapon. So when it is valid, it means we have a weapon in our hand and that we could play the attack montage. Now with the shield I am pressing the mouse button, I cannot attack, but now I picked up the weapon and now I can attack, as you can see. But the issue right now is I can spam this and it will do something like this. So I have to make sure that I wait before I can click again. For this, a simple fix would be in our player controller, make a variable, call it b is attack montage playing. Actually this is way too big, so I'll just call it is am playing. So over here before this I'll set it to true, and on blend out I'll set it to false again. So what I can do is pick up a sword, and yeah, also I need to check, do a branch check, a condition check for that. So if b is not playing, only then do the attack montage. So let's pick up the shield, let's pick up the sword. As you can see, only when I have finished attacking, this one plays the animation again. You can hear my clicking, I'm clicking my mouse continuously and it does not bug out, so which is really good. So this is it for this video, guys. So like I said before, we have started the combat system, and the videos over here would be small so that we can understand what we are doing, because combat system is a tough part and we really want to take it slow so that you understand the very basics. And let me explain what I did to you once again before I go. Let me comment this one out, basic attack montage. Also let me grab the primary attack event, sorry, primary action event, and comment this one as attack action event. The first thing we did is open up our project settings. From the map you can go to edit project settings, and then in input we are making creating a new action mapping, calling it primary attack, and have it on a left mouse button. Then we go to the animations and create a attack montage by right clicking and creating a montage. So open this one up, and under asset browser we choose attack animation, that is for us the attack underscore sword 01, and then we just drop it under the montage section. And in our anim slot manager If you can't find this one, go to Windows and anim slot manager, open this one up, and then we add a group first, which is melee, and then we add a slot, which is our attacks slot, and we change it from here to slot name to our melee attacks, and we just save this, close this one up, and then we open up our animation blueprint, and in our anim graph, we open up our anim graph, we set it in between the locomotion and output pose. You won't find it directly if you type in attack pose or let's say melee something. You have to type in default slot for the slot to come out, and then after that you can just click on that slot. You can just change the slot name to melee and make sure it's plugged in just like that, then compile, save. Then we go to our player controller, we call in our attack action event, primary attack action event, and create a new custom event. We name it to basic attack and call that basic attack when we press our primary attack left mouse, and over here we we make sure that we have a weapon, so we don't want it to play the animation if we do not have a weapon in hand. That would be stupid. After that we check if any montage is playing or not, but before we do this condition checking we have to create this variable over here, and then we can check if it is not playing, only then play this attack montage. But before that we need to set the animation montage playing to be true, and after it has been played on blend out we are setting it to false again. So with this we have our first attack, and in our next video we will move in to some other, we will have different kind of attack montages for each of the swords. So instead of having a attack montage hard coded to the BP player controller, we'll just have them inside our weapon open blueprint, so that would be a bit more advanced. So thank you guys for watching this video, and if you enjoyed, if you learned something from this, do like the video and subscribe to my channel, because that really helps me a lot.